Hey Siri, play Spotify.
Now playing Christmas hits on Spotify.
Nope, nope. Hey, no, no, no. Go. Anyways. Hello guys, it's Shaun Thomson here and welcome to 2025. However, as I'm recording this, it is actually the 30th of December. So it's still 2024. But anyways, we have been flat out with going to France, going to Germany, going to all those fun places. And we haven't really had time to work on any of the projects. And another thing as well, over the Christmas period, obviously I've been on Facebook Marketplace and I've been looking at things for sale. And when I was over in France, there was an F10. I need this done. I need this done so I can move on to the next project. If you are new here, feel free to consider subscribing. We upload every Wednesday and Saturday at 7:30, and it's pretty much trucking videos or me trying to be a mechanic. But yeah, in this video, we're gonna get the body finished, get it attached, and of course, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with some sealant in the places that we've cut it and see if we can get it perfectly sealed. Because that is one of the challenges. Then we'll go on to just kind of taking bits off the old daffy around the corner and just trying to get it complete. Obviously, we're not going to get it complete in this video, but we can try. Alright, we're going to get started on mounting the body. First things first, we have to take off these old brackets. I mean, we don't have to take the old brackets off, but we just want to remove them. For aesthetics, you can see that this one's already halfway off anyways, but I'm just going to quickly whiz them off. Take me 5-10 minutes, hopefully, and I'll get back to you. Anyways, hey Siri, play Spotify.
Now playing Christmas hits on Spotify.
Nope, nope. Hey, no, no, no. Hey Siri, play anything but Christmas music, thank you.
R&B Christmas now playing on Spotify.
Alright, now that we've got those brackets off, we've just quickly nipped to screw fix to get some M12 drill bits for the mounting procedures. Mounting procedures? The mounting bolts. And also some M12 Loctite nuts. Alright, I've just done it on this side, mostly because this side isn't great for recording. But there we are, those silver bolts there is what we're putting in. All we got to do is, using the original mounts on the body, drill into the middle of the new body's chassis with a 12mm, and then of course drop that on. I'll show you on the other side. Here is the rods in question. We need to cut the ends off them a wee bit, but we've got the tie rods, and then of course we've got the M12 bolts with a washer, another washer and a bolt. M12 drill bit, drill through, bolt it on, job's a good one, and then we'll tighten it down by putting an M12 bolt on the bottom of this, and then basically sandwiching that bolt and this bolt. You know what I mean? Alright, you can see where the hole is drilled through there. Now we add the bolt. Simple. There we are. All bolted up and done. Obviously now we need to put a bolt there. Then that'll bring that down. Alright, fucking Jesus Christ, it's 5 o'clock. And we're on to these now. I've already done these two, I'm not going to lie, I'm just doing them in unison. So I'm doing this one, that one on the other side, this one, then that one on the other side. So that the body is as tight as we can down. So here's where we've got to, obviously you've seen as in the last part. As you can see, there's a bit sticking out. Now the reason I didn't cut them all to length is because some have different amounts sticking out really. So what we're going to do is just cut that into length, obviously get it with the tool, wherever I've sat it, probably down there where my boots are. No, it's, oh there's there. Obviously we'll put the thread back on it, and then we'll put the bolt on, and then we'll buzz it up. Then after that we just hit out the tool just to make sure the thread's still there, just where we've cut it. There'll always kind of be a wee bit of a collapsed thread. Get it on nice and straight if we can. There we go. There we go, that's that all threaded. I'll just take it up a couple, just getting a wee bit tight there, just in case we've damaged a thread. There we go. Right, we're back with the washer. Went for quite a big washer, one that almost sticks out a wee bit, but it just means it can't rip through that metal. Just gotta put this on in one hand. There we go. Make sure she's on the right mode. That's us. There we go, that is her solid on there. I always do it just until it moves the bracket up. That way that is just, honestly, that is as tight as you ever get it. Remember when I was pinging these off? In fact, that's, how is it the mechanics do it? That's solid, but aye, there we go. Solid steel beam now between the chassis and that, times 3. 2 more to do over there, and 3 more to do on, 2 more to do on the other side. Come on. Alright, it is the next day, and we have the safety glasses on, which means one thing. Today, we're grinding things off of this DAF here, and of course the trailer. We'll get back to that in just a wee minute. Now you see, this design here, that the DAF has, is a nice design. I do like it. It's a very modern design, however, and it also has these nice angled brackets, which I do like as well. Downside is, this stuff here is slightly bent and slightly damaged, and obviously if we're building a kind of show lorry, we want it to kind of be perfect. So this is 40 quid a length, so I'd be 80 quid a length, and then these arms you can't buy anymore. You have to buy the ones that go up and all that jazz. They're 25 quid a leg, which is 75 quid just there, and then another on the side. Now I could use these ones, but again they're bent. But last night I came up with an ingenious idea. Over here we have 3 Arctic lorries that we used for storage many years ago, and we just haven't got rid of them. If anyone wants them, by the way, feel free to come and collect them, because they're literally about to get scrappied once we take the side rails off. So anyways, I've decided I'm going to use this side rail, right, because A, that looks a wee bit more like how it does in the photo. In the photo it doesn't look like, you know, that kind of aluminium beam. It looks like a solid steel beam, and these are still nice and straight. They're not dented in and damaged because they are bloody solid. So I'm thinking if I use a couple of these, they are a wee bit short though, that's the only downside, so I need to weld onto the end of that, but still in good nick. I mean, yeah, they're a wee bit rusty at the back, but I honestly think that would look like a far better design on the lorry. Right, so we've got 2 side rails now, but we're going to need 2 more, one for the back bar, and these are the brackets I'm going to use for the back bar as well. Now I know what you're thinking, this is a very jakey way of doing it, but trust me, I could go out and buy all this metal, yes, but I would not be able to bend it like that. That is the main reason we're doing this, is see things like that, I'd have to go to a fabricator, and that's just a cost I don't have it now. I'll show you my bank account. It's perfect. Yes, it's rusty, but it's not rusted through. Honestly, just grind that off, dust that off, and she'll be good to go. Oh, alright, so a bit tight down the side of these 2, but I definitely picked the right one. These brackets are a hell of a lot skinnier and shorter, and also there's 3 brackets, whereas there's only 2 on this side, so I definitely picked the right ones to cut anyways. Right, that was a hassle, but I've got all the bits of metal we need now. Downside is the inners are so much more blown, and we can see there's an actual hole straight through the metal there. Obviously just the moisture between, potentially, or the fact that would have been ditch side. Oh. Alright, you join me under the DAF where we are taking the mudguards off. We have managed to grind all the bolts out apart from one, but I've ground it in a hex. I can't get the angle on it to cut it straight flat down like I've been doing the rest. So I'm hoping, now that I've cut a hex into it, as soon as I locate where the bolt is, which is I'm in the wrong beams, I need to climb under here. It's a whole big ordeal. Oh. Next lorry I buy is going to have a bigger chassis, so I don't have to climb under it as much. Alright, next side quest while we're out here with the grinder is we've went and grabbed the passenger step. Obviously the one in ours, it's just completely gone. This one's obviously had a similar accident, but not as bad. And mine, this whole thing's blown up and riveted and all sorts. But the good thing about these projects, especially when they're so rusty, is half the bolts I didn't even need. I don't know if this is a flex or not. I didn't even need to grind or anything because they pulled right through the hole. But look at that, that is one rusty ass daft. I could just imagine if you were trying to save this or restore it. I hope I never need, I hope this is long gone. You probably put a new cab on it. The rest of the chassis isn't bad. It's rusty, but it's not right through. If you put a new cab on it, you'd probably be alright, but honestly this thing, man, every time I come near it, it's just mere and mere rust. It's good for stress. So when you come out and you've had a, you know, just fucking nuts, man. But she still got some good parts on her. I do feel bad sometimes. Right, go right into the cab with it. Oh, yeah, we're in. But no. Oh, I think we can go right through here. Oh no, wait, that is right through already. But girl. Anyways, I'm not strong enough for that. She's still got some good parts in her. So obviously we'll be back for things like these struts. These struts are in much better condition than the one we've got. There's no rust around the edges and stuff. We'll come back for things like that. Also found out that down on ours is a handle that sits about here. That's for a spare tyre. And I never guessed that. Obviously we'll take the tyres off it. I'm thinking of taking these lights off it. I just feel like they're more period correct than the LEDs that I've opted for. And we'll just get as much as off this wee lorry as we can. It's a shame, but it's better than it going to waste. This workshop, or whatever you want to call this, really does need a tidy. But anyways, we've got all our parts off of the truck, and I've just been going through the bits. Now we're keeping the arms. Again, just a cost saver. And if you CTP, if you do see this, I'm sorry. I just got to look after my bank. I didn't go anywhere else. I just stole the ones off my old lorry. Anyways, basically, the brackets were shot, as you can see there. They're gone. I mean, it's alright that side, but in fact, there's a hole there as well. You can see just how short they are. That's the brackets that hold the arm there. So, I've been to CTP. Unfortunately, didn't have the old style, but they had plastic ones, which, to be fair, once they're on, it's going to be perfect anyways. They were incredibly cheap as well. I think they were roughly £2.50 a bracket. You really can't grumble at that. So, perfect. That'll fit on the arm. And that'll fix that problem. Beautiful. Just like that. First up, free CTP umbrella. Jesus. Calendar as well. Hopefully not a nudie calendar. Oh, it's an old Foden by the looks of it. Yes. Oh, vintage vehicle calendar. Come on. Where's the DAF 45? Come on. Scammo. Oh, I'd love every one of these. One day I will build one of these. One day. Because Callan's Removals used to have one. Hello. Jesus, this place is a fucking mess, but there's more. Oh, again, that box has been there since I did all that. I need to tidy up, right? Brackets. Terminals. This is the thing I'm really happy about. And now I washed mine, and it all just kind of went a bit weird. I got another one. Oh, that's good. Right. Oh, and some roses. Oh, beautiful. Anyways, let's get back to the DAF. Fucking love going to CTP now. Alright, time to clean up the arms. There we are, before and after, a wee bit of red oxide. That'll be good as new. The brackets on this one are a wee bit better, but still, bear in mind this is what the brackets looked like on the other one after grind wheeling it. So they're probably going to look just as bad as each other. There we are, just like that. The bit we're also replacing as well, I suppose, is the underneath panel, which is on the underneath of here. You can see on this one as well, it's starting to do the exact same thing, which is just peel, and then obviously that one's missing a good half of it. Alright, this is where things start getting messy. So the side skirt beam that I want is a little bit too short. So me being the man of many talents, I'm going to weld this piece together. And it's going to be all straight and flush and all sorts. It's not the best, but obviously we're using that anti-gas stuff as well, which is why it's so spatty. But for me, that might be alright. That might be okay. I think I might have just cracked, maybe not cracked welding. I'm not going to say I'm like a professional, but there's the weld we've just done there, right? Now bear in mind it's off the ground. This is probably not a big achievement for anybody, but it's a big achievement for me. That's not cracking or snapping. That is very much... Come on! And then of course we did, I've not ground that bit yet because I was just using a regular disc. So there's one side all flushed, lovely. I'm going to get a wee bit flushing that. It needs a wee bit more grinding up the top there. That'll be nice and flush, and hopefully, unless you watch this video, you'll never know that used to be 2 bits. Alright, that's the second side skirt piece welded. We did run into a wee, oh, it's still very warm. Ran into a wee hole there, but we'll sort that. Just a wee bit that's quite rusty, but I'm not going to lie to you, that one I've got a lot more straighter. Let's see if she passes the bend test. Oh yes, no snapping, still in the same place. I must mean I've actually done a weld. Never put it up. I mean, it's maybe a wee tiny bit off, but hey, anyways, on to more upcycling. We're taking the beams here. Now I know I could go to Air Steel, right? Air Steel's down the road. I could go there and get all this steel. I understand that. I'll literally show you my bank account right now, just to prove the situation I'm in now. This is as close as I can go without giving away too much information. £431 balance. Pending that says 319. I can't get that any higher. So my current balance is £111. And payday was only yesterday. That's as close as I can go without giving away some delicate information, I believe. But aye, £111 isn't a lot to live on for a week when you've got houses and bills and petrol and fuel and, well, it's the same thing. But at the same time, it's all perfectly good steel. See, once I sand that back and paint it, I mean, look at these mudguard legs. They look brand spanking new now that they've been sanded down, hot with the red oxide, then painted up with the black. Plus, it kind of goes in with the theme. Obviously, if I was to go and buy brand new aluminium legs, aluminium sides, it would look terrible because it'd be brand spanking new aluminium against the old stuff. Bear in mind the old stuff's going to get painted when it comes to painting, but that's not the point. Plus, back in the day, it wasn't the aluminium and aluminium legs, it was solid steel bits of bar because they weren't too worried about people getting killed roadside. I feel like this is the best. I feel like I'm doing the right thing. So anyways, this is going to be our chassis legs. So this is quite thick steel. Okay, same, no, half the thickness of that to be fair. You can see it there. From the back of the horse box, these were the horse gates. So we'll cut a couple of legs out them. And then the legs will go from the body, we'll bolt it right onto the chassis leg here. And then the leg will come straight down. And then that bar will run across it. That is the plan. However, that's going to pretty much do us for today's video, because I believe if we go any longer, it's going to be It's gonna be nuts. I'm also gonna tidy up. I'm not back here for a couple of days, but we've made some good progress, all things considered. We've obviously tidied up the body, touched up the body. We've got that new dashboard in there, all looking good and working well. But aye, we've got a new dashboard in. We get rid of that old cracked piece, which looks lovely now. There's no big crack down the middle. And aye, we could have done, should have taken this bit and cleaned it. Why have I not done that? Oh, Jesus Christ. That looks absolutely shocking. Ah. Anyways, that's for next episode. But that's all the old stuff there. We'll tidy this up real quick. And aye, pretty much in the next episode, we'll be fitting the guards, fit the back bumper. I've cut the back bumper out. It's just red oxided now. There we go. That's what we need. That bit will go round the bottom of the lift. And then this cutout is a bit rough, but it's so that the lights fit in nicely. Gosh. That will be in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know these daft videos, I'm not the best with them. I'm not too great with the whole showing you what's happening. This is also 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Jesus.